And they sent me one, I was like, oh wow, that's awesome.
Caitlin Clark, her first shot of 3 in league play, which is hard to fathom, but she shot 47% from downtown over the last 2 games. And here she is again. Here is Clark. No points in the quarter. And changes that with a step back rattling down.
She knew she hadn't scored.
10 of them decided by 7 points or less. This has traditionally been a very tightly contested matchup. How about that shot?
Goodness.
Stepping away from the right hand and up to 14.
And there's Mackenzie Holmes coming alive for the Hoosiers. I can't even finish my sentence. And then Caitlin Clark.
Be one of the signature wins for their NCAA tournament resume. Caitlin Clark wastes no time hitting her first.
The outstanding play in the Big Ten.
Caitlin Clark, another one from deep. Her second 3 so far today.
Ooh-wee. Caitlin Clark, you've got to guard her straight up. Look how far she's 6 feet away from the line. Caitlin Clark.
Clark, a deep 3. She's feeling it. 20 points for Caitlin Clark. The 25th time this year that Caitlin Clark has scored 20 points. And we have 17 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game.
Listen, okay, if you have not seen Caitlin Clark play, you can contest all you want to. She's going to cash out from 3 and then let you know.
Here comes Caitlin Clark, yet to shoot today. That didn't take long. Book it.
Mike, you can't wait.
It's not that they don't want that this year. What they really want is a deep run in March. Clark unloads from all season.
And Mike, you're used to seeing Caitlin Clark all over the floor, right? With the ball, without the ball.
The Maryland team makes them so scary entering the month of March. Clark hits the 3.
Staying it as this first quarter continues to go on.
Clark, there she goes again. Yes! Indiana with just 3 turnovers so far. Clark catches, fires, and swishes.
Great decision. More McNeil out of the game.
Keep your eye on number 22. Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires, and goes! She hit it! Wow! All things are possible when Caitlin Clark has the basketball. Like that. Iowa.
Screen, another screen. More McNeil trying to get around. Runs into Sonato. And just look at that. Off balance. Going to the right. Doesn't matter if everyone knows whose hands it's supposed to be in. Magic happens when magic happens. And we've seen it a lot with Caitlin Clark.
And a legendary career adds another page.
Colors, so it's hard to tell who's who, but we can tell when Clark hits shots like that. Oh. Let's take a look at Caitlin Clark reading, surveying, and I said at this juncture of the season, it's all about your mentality.
He'll push it up the floor. Clark, yes! Parents on their feet, and that is to let this young woman score the basketball for you.
Hey, man. Shot. Brenda Freeze said she had a loss in her family recently and was very emotional once they got here, but it was good to see her.
Sellers, once she crosses half court. From Minnetonka, Caitlin Clark, another 3.
Now, Caitlin Clark, you've seen her do some incredible things, but look at how far away she is from the line, first of all. Took a little contact on the way down. Got her feet set, coming to the left. Look where she is. 10 toes down. Oh, that was a quick pull by Abby Myers.
Talk about a quick pull.
And it's coming up big.
Way to play by Sellers. Couldn't quite get the spin. Caitlin Clark.
So they didn't play until Friday, but still their 3rd game in as many days. Clark backs up and hits nothing but net.
3rd game in as many days, and Ohio State had to expend a lot of it.
Coming off the bench for Coach McGuff, get some size. Caitlin Clark yelling to the crowd. She knows how to play to the people.
All year long is physicality. It's closing up the gap. You cannot give her any space because she...
Clark again
You cannot go under a screen. Iowa plus 12 in rebounding in this game, and Caitlin Clark knocks down yet another three. Every scouting report talks about picking up Caitlin Clark before she crosses half court. And the Buckeyes, everybody inside the three-point line. Taylor Theory, fortunate she didn't...
From the state of Louisiana. Ellie Gazzardo, the head coach. This team rallied twice in the Southland Conference tournament for wins, and that one dead on. Right on.
She applies so much pressure with what she does with the ball.
Clark with a triple, yes.
That she makes.
Clark will loft it up there and swish it in with a three. With the rebound, she falls in about 7 a game. Look at Clark. Yes, she gets to that logo. You're great.
Statistic, she has the guts to pull a shot like that in the clutch.
Clark straight on. We'll flip back for Clark. She'll launch it. Got it.
Discipline by Clark, but a strong steal and finish by Georgia once again.
Clark with an open look. Swishes in to triple.
Take off the jitters, I think, early in this ballgame, looking to settle in. Working against Weta. With the screen, Clark needs no room. Man, I don't... She's been knocking it down from three, moves without the basketball. This team and the grit and the pride and the toughness as Caitlin Clark knocks down the three. One of their last 7, and that was a big one. Clark, can she answer? Court.
Get out quickly.
Clark connects. Clark looking to shake free. Clark, step back three.
Down the floor. She is an excellent rim runner.
Here's Clark, guarded by Robinson. Clark firing again. Oh my! Caitlin Clark, a shot. Here's Clark open in the corner. Clark will fire, and huge game.
That's not the shot.
Clark connects on a three. Timeout of the junior's career. Here's Clark wide open. You're
talking about
Narika Kono into the game for Louisville. Clark decides to take. Why not?
And Jones
here in the semifinals. Clark will fire and hit from three. Unlike Boston, Clark is going to remain on the floor. Clark fading and hitting. The arms of Clark. Clark gets it across the timeline. A deep three is good.
You try to deny Caitlin Clark the basketball because with it in her hands, her range is almost limitless. This is good defense by Raven Johnson. Caitlin,
including Carolyn Peck, honored at halftime, headed to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. So will she someday. Caitlin Clark buries the three. Clark has the mismatch. Oh, Caitlin Clark. Now you see her, now you don't.
Caitlin Clark knows she's got 6'7" right there. What do? Ooh, step right through. Master Cardoso easily passing it over to 6'5" Boston.
Clark gets a clean look and knocks it down. Clark. A deep one. You bet! Caitlin Clark!
Caitlin Clark with 31 points. You know she loves the right to left crossover. We've seen multiple times in this game.
Didn't want them to think there was 10. Clark, oh my! Welcome to... Here's Clark getting some space and knocks it down. Sonato gets it back to Clark with space. She got it. Third. Sonato trying to get it back to her. Clark again. They've shot it well from the floor. They have shot it well from the free throw line. 10 of 11. That is not characteristic of them. Clark knocks down a three. Bounder in the country. Clark behind the back, separates, and with 3 fouls. Clark separates, and Clark separates, and knocks down.